On behalf of the FBI, I want to thank each and every one of you for being part of this task force.
We were laughing a lot because of Allison Oliver's genius comedic styling. She's so funny.
Tonight, we're diving into HBO's Task, a bruising, blue-collar crime drama from the creator of Mayor of Easttown. Mark Ruffalo isn't just good here. He's achingly human. This show is tender, vicious, and absolutely relentless. But is it must-watch TV or just beautifully grim? Let's break down the story, performances, craft, and what critics and fans are really saying, plus the latest scores.
These two men have been in two different worlds heading towards each other in parallel for a long time, and eventually they cross. It's a remarkable experience between the two of them.
Don't fucking move.
Task is a 7-episode limited series that premiered on September 7th, 2025 on HBO. It follows Tom Brandis, Ruffalo, an FBI agent and former priest, tasked with hunting a string of violent stash house robberies around Philadelphia. Across town, Robbie, Tom Pelfrey, is a working-class dad pulled into those same robberies for complicated, heartbreakingly human reasons. As their worlds collide, the show becomes a meditation on grief, faith, guilt, and forgiveness.
In my life, there's nothing else after this. At this point, I don't think Robbie's really afraid of anyone. And I think that Robbie comes to have a respect and appreciation for Tom. Robbie, at his core, he's a really good guy. And I think that it doesn't take long for Robbie to see that Tom is a really good guy, too.
Imagine Delco row houses at Blue Hour, rain on siding, a kitchen table confession at 2 a.m., then bang, another robbery. Task plays like a prayer whispered through clenched teeth, intimate character drama spiked with sudden, jarring violence. It hurts, but it moves. Ruffalo builds Tom Brandis from small, humane choices, how he softens his voice with victims, how his body sags when faith slips. To prepare, Ruffalo shadowed a retired FBI special agent and says the biggest lesson was that empathy is a core skill for great agents. You feel that in every interview he conducts, in every hesitation before drawing a line he can't uncross. What makes this performance sing is the tension between vocation and vocation lost. A former priest still trying to save souls while running point on a manhunt. It's generous, wounded, and deeply, deeply human.
You're a decent man, Tom.
Tom sees Robbie as something that's more than just a common criminal,
You walk straight into those woods for a mile or so. You should be good.
and creates that space for him. They both become emotionally intertwined with each other and end up caring for each other in an atypical way.
Tom Pelfrey's Robbie gives the show its throb, a father, a worker, a man who makes one bad decision and can't stop the slide. Emilia Jones brings bruised strength as Maeve. Toussaint Bidou and Fabien Frankel give the task force grit and skepticism. The ensemble keeps the show specific. Real people first, archetypes second. Creator Brad Inglesby is back in his home terrain, the working-class suburbs of Delaware County, Pennsylvania, and the show shot across Downingtown, Coatesville, Ridley, Aston, Marcus Hook, and more. It's the Delco accent, the diners, the parks, the factories. It all grounds the drama in a lived-in world. Several cast members trained hard for that accent. One called it a nightmare to master. Directors Jeremiah Zagar and Sally Richardson Whitfield lean into a documentary-adjacent realism. Natural light, quiet frames, then snap, a robbery erupts. The restraint makes the violence feel shockingly real. Audience sentiment is mostly positive but split. You see it in the RT audience, 73% versus Metacritic users, 7.7. On forums, some call it one of the year's best, while others find it too slow or too grim. That spread often tracks with appetite for character-first crime drama over puzzle box plotting. Scores plus. Sample fan discourse. Under the robberies and raids, Task is about fathers and children, faith after failure, and whether there's any mercy left in a system built on punishment. When Tom hesitates, when Robbie rationalizes, when Maeve shoulders the impossible, you feel the show's thesis. Every choice costs, and sometimes forgiveness costs most. That's where the emozionale lives. Even fans admit the show can feel oppressively grim. If you need quips and catharsis, this isn't it. The early episodes can be deliberate, and the show demands you sit with discomfort. But if you ride it out, the back half tightens and pays off. The grim but rewarding take. If you loved Mayor of Easttown, We Own This City, or City on a Hill, and you want human-first crime storytelling anchored by a soulful Ruffalo, this is a big yes. If you're crime curious but wary of bleakness, try episode 1 and the final 3. That arc shows you what Task can do at full power. Comparables, CRT's More Like This curation. So, is Task HBO's next obsession? Drop your rating out of 10 below. Did Ruffalo shatter you, or is it just too much gloom? If you want a full spoiler breakdown of the finale and the choices that broke the internet, smash subscribe, hit like, and ring the bell. New deep dives every week here on Spoiler Alert.